Welcome back, guys. So, right now, I want to talk about how content creation and being a virtual assistant, how they actually intersect. Yes, because this course is actually created for content creation and how to assist people virtually. How does this how do they intersect where you have a content creator skill and this content creator skill helps you become a better VA, or you having some VA skill and how it makes you become a better content creator. So the first thing we want to look at is the shared skills stack. Like, what do they share in common? So one of the things they share in common is writing and communication as a shared skill. So as a VA, you're going to write emails, of course, you're going to work on reports, you're going to work on documentation. And as a creator, of course, you're going to work on captions, scripts, newsletters. So they have this in common, writing and communication. And if you are to be a super VA that does the two, so you do these following ones across. You're going to do it across emails, reports, documentation, captions, scripts, newsletter. Then we have research and synthesis. So as a VA, you're going to do vendor research, you're going to do competitor analysis, and as a creator, you're going to do topic research, trend spotting, fact checking. So if you're to do all this, if you're to be a VA and a creator or content creator, you can actually have both as a skill set for the brand you work for. So you're going to do all this, just expect to do all this. Then we have scheduling and planning. As a VA, you plan calendar or you manage calendar, you do deadline tracking, email scheduling, and all those things. But as a creator, you do content calendars, campaign sequencing, and all those things. Now you have brand voice consistency. So writing emails that sound like the client's consistent tone across every platform as a VA and as a creator. So another thing we want to look is the new professional role as a content VA. So you can be a content VA. That way you become a VA and you become a content creator. So a content VA bridges the organization discipline of a VA with the creative output of a content creator. Yeah, this is the main keyword, creative output of a content creator, which means you manage both the operations and the data presence of a business end to end. So content VA responsibilities has to be the following: social media management end to end. So as a content VA or as a virtual assistant, you could be a social media manager, end to end social media manager. You could be an email marketing support staff or automation staff. So that's where you having an automation kit or understanding of automation tool matters as a VA. Then you could work on blog, SEO, and CMS content management. So you need to know a little bit about CMS, probably how to blog, and this way you become a very good content VA. Then content repurposing and distribution, which is very, very important. You get to repurpose content and you get to distribute content across all social media platforms. Then you have creator business management and admin. So career paths are the intersection as follow. So if you are to intersect being a VA and being a content creator, you could be a content VA, you could be a social media manager, you could be an online business manager, you could be a creator's chief of staff, you could be a content strategist, you could be a freelance creator. So these are things that comes in place when you are looking at these things. So how does each role makes the other better? So VA skills make you a better creator by calendar discipline, a creator who never misses a posting day, and client comes mastery, a creator who handles brand deals professionally because you have some VA skills, and research skills, a creator whose content is well sourced and credible. Yes, and systems thinking, a creator who runs content like a real business. Yeah, so VA skill actually makes you very responsible as a creator, and creator skills make you a better VA in the following: it helps you copywriting skill, a VA who writes emails clients are proud to send. Platform knowledge, a VA who gives strategic, not just tactical advice. Storytelling instinct, a VA who makes brand comms memorable. Audience empathy, a VA who truly understands what the client needs. So these are how all these things comes in place. So if you are ready to learn with me how to use cloud to empower yourself as a VA or as a content creator, now is the time. So as you could see, We've talked about who a virtual assistant is. We've talked about who a content creator is. We've talked about how Claude AI could help you as a VA. We've talked about the different types of content Claude could create for you, and we've talked about how being a VA and being a content creator intersects. So I hope to see you in the next lesson. See you there.